Well, I'm settling up on this this K5, and I don't want to put the boards inside and the buck boost and get this tender set up. As I looked at the tender, I saw some what appeared to be heat or wear damage to some of the insulators on the trucks. You know, shorting a truck is a really bummer, especially after the engine's built. So I want to check this and make sure. And what I'm doing is I've got a ground here and a ground here through my meter. And what I do is I do like push-pull tests and stuff just to see if there's anything going on. And I found, I don't know if I can repeat it, but I did find that this particular truck, let me get some clamps. Maybe that'll help illustrate the point. If I can get these to work a little better. Clamp that onto that, and let's clamp this guy onto this here. Okay, see if I got a better connection. Yeah. Now, if I push and pull on this, well, it just did, okay. There it is. Now if I can hold it, okay. Now we're getting a reading of conductivity. It may be high resistance, but it still means it's not zero, which OL means zero. So this particular coupling here is compromised, and I know this one is compromised because I've done that as well, where I put the both leads through the chassis, one on this part, one on that part, and when I make moves here, back and forth and stuff like that, there, oops, I'm pointing it at me. I had a reading and I moved it off. Let me see if I can get it back. Can't. All right, but the point is, this is how you test these joints to make sure they're insulated. And if it's not just touch them and you have no, you have to move them around and put pressure on them and press against the weak joints. And in this case, when I did a visual inspection, that's another thing that is always good to do. If I can get I have a scraper somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Sort of a scraper. If you look in here, you'll see there's some damage. There it is, right there. There's some damage in here. That insulator is a little worn, and it just felt like it's probably not going to make it for what I need to do. So this back one looks okay, so I may leave it. I mean, it does a little pigtail. I'm not even going to solder it again. I can just come off of that as long as there's continuity. You don't really want to heat these things up any more than you have to. So I may replace this rivet. Then the question is, do I really want to put this thing on the back of that engine? Or do I want to put a link up to the drawbar and have a rear truck? With the K5s, you know, the rear truck is pretty nice looking. So I think I'm going to get rid of this, even though it may be period correct. That insulator's bad. I can whack that out. I can either couple it here or here and make the adjustments to connect with the drawbar. I think it looks better, plus then you'll get a real trick. Oh look, that wheel's all chipped up anyway. Look at that, big chunk taken out of it. Okay, well that answers that. So I'm going to move on to rivets, replacements, and drawbar links. All right, later.